As a foreigner, can you buy property in Mexico? Well, the answer is yes. There are certain regulations and procedures that need to be followed, but the answer is definitely yes. You need to understand the restricted zone. In Mexico, there are restricted zones where direct ownership of property is limited, and this is 31 miles of any coast or 62 miles of any border. However, foreigners can still buy property in these areas through a trust called a fideocomiso or by establishing a Mexican corporation. The very important thing you need to know is to hire a real estate agent who can guide you through the processes, provide you with listings, ensure the compliance with local laws and regulations. Next thing you need to do is hire yourself a great Mexican attorney that will ensure all legal aspects are handled correctly. They will review the contracts, do all the due diligence, and ensure a smooth transaction. Offers and negotiating happens just the same as it does anywhere else. We write up an offer, we present it to the seller, and we may have to go back and forth and negotiate until favorable terms are met. Once we come to terms, a preliminary contract is written up, and this will include the conditions of the purchase price, the payment terms, and any contingencies. Once that's done, the due diligence can take place, conducting inspections of the property, making sure all permits and titles and documents and everything are in order. We want to make sure there's no liens or encumbrances and that it is in compliance with local regulations. The fideocomiso, if the property is located in the restricted zone, the foreigner is going to acquire the property through a fideocomiso. The bank holds the legal title on behalf of the buyer, who is the beneficiary to this trust or fideocomiso. Closing the deal. Once all the necessary paperwork and any outstanding issues are resolved, the closing process can begin. This involves signing the final purchase agreement and transferring of the funds to the seller. Next, the property gets registered after the purchase, and it is essential to make sure that you are registered with the Public Property Registry. So that's it. For more details on the nuts and bolts of fideocomisos and Mexican corporations and how to buy a property in Mexico, reach out at any time. We have a team across Mexico ready and willing to help you with your purchase.